Hey, what's going on, everybody? Tonight's rant is going to be from the book of Job in the Bible, and it's going to be dissected by me. I know it's hilarious because I don't have a lot of experience with this, I'll be honest with you. But rereading the book of Job, the first time it just so here we are, second time I'm reading it, and there's a lot of things that are jumping out at me. The thing that really, we'll start pretty late in the book, and that's when God addresses Job. So that's chapter 38. Yeah, chapter 38. So that's finally God addresses Job. After he talks, Job talks to his homies, and they, tell him what they think the problem is. So, chapter 38, the Lord finally speaks to Job, and he gives him a reality check. Like a reality check. It will, I'm gonna go King James, maybe new, like NKJV, but I don't want to stray away from those words because it's just so good when you read it in KJV, so I might even just do KJV because those words just hit hardest. Okay, so basically the book of Job starts with God is holding counsel in heaven, and Satan goes, hey, the only reason Job is so faithful and so righteous is because you hook him up daily. You hook him up all the time. So God is okay, let's put that, God agrees to put it to the test. Let's just say it that way. And then a lot goes on, 37 chapters long goes on, and Job has had it up to here. And he, there's just too much to mention, but I want to get to the point because this is daily rant. And so chapter 38 starts like this. I'm just gonna read it off, okay? And it says, Then the Lord answered Job out of the whirlwind, and said, Who is this that darkeneth counsel? I love KJV. Who is this that darkeneth counsel by words without knowledge? Gird up now thy loins like a man. Okay. Gird up thy loins like a man. It's bro, you need to man up because I'm finna give it to you. I'm finna put you on blast. Okay, let's switch to NKJV because I need you guys to understand this. Okay, starting back at 38:1. Then the Lord answered Job out of the whirlwind and said, Who is this who darkens counsel by words without knowledge? Now you prepare yourself like a man. You prepare yourself like a man. It's alright, bro. You think you're big and strong? You think you're hard? I'm about to answer your questions. I'm about to give it to you. Anyway. Who is this who darkens counsel by words without knowledge? Now you prepare yourself like a man. I will question you, and you shall answer me. It's God is heated. Where were you when I laid the foundations of the earth? Tell me, if you have an understanding. Who determined its measurements? Surely you know. Or who stretched the line upon it? To what were its foundations fastened? Or who laid its cornerstone? When the morning stars sang together and all the sons of God shouted for joy. So God goes on, and I had to look this up, but it's over 40 questions God asks Job. And he's who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? You are gonna question me? I hooked you up for years, bro. And now you're gonna question me? Anyway, so this was the intro to my video because I wanted to talk about a lot of us feel like Job sometimes. A lot of us feel we are righteous. A lot of us feel like we're doing all the right things, making all the right moves, saying all the right things, and sometimes things don't work out. And we start, like, immediately, we start to question everything, going, hey, I wonder if this whole world is just. I wonder if God is just. I wonder if, this whole thing is real or not. Like, you start to question everything. And the thing that bothers me about the book of Job is how relatable it is. Thousands of years later, you read it and you're like, oh man, I've done that, 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 I've done every single one of these things. And it's like you're going through the book and you start to really wonder, like, how do I ever get back? How do I ever get back into the good graces of the Lord? You know what I mean? Like, rereading it this evening was a huge thing for me. Like, when I don't know why, the words, now prepare yourself like a man, I will question you and you shall answer me. God was like, hold up. Like, hold up, bro. Like, who do you think you are? And it really puts into perspective, like, hey, you have no perspective to, you have no right to speak on this. Like, where were you when I was doing XYZ? Where were you? Oh, that's right, I hadn't created you yet. Like, God really, he big dogs Job in this episode. In this chapter, he big dogs Job. So it's just something that we need to remember. If you're a fan of the Bible, as we say, if you're a Christian, the book of Job is a really good one to mull over, because it's still relatable. It's still just as relatable as it was when it was written. We all find ourselves going, hey, like, man, I'm doing good stuff here. Like, I'm really proud of myself. Like, what's up with God? Like, has he taken a vacation day, or is this just, like, what's going on? And then God comes in and lays the smackdown on you. So, I guess tonight's rant is for me to recommend everyone to read the book of Job. So, yeah. Okay, bye.